I have a complaint I'd like to make to the creators of GIMP. Why does your file select dialog put everything into alphabetical order, including folders, instead of doing the classic file type and instead of doing the classic folder and then file sorting in alphabet? Because it means that if I want to find a folder to open a funny image, then I can't do it, and so therefore GIMP sucks. Every time I use GIMP, I always find it to be a subpar experience. And it's sort of odd because it's not like it's that much worse, but it really is just that much worse. Anyways, welcome to today's stream, everyone. That music was getting on my nerves. I realized it was a bad choice as soon as I put on my headphones, and I was like, oh man, that's a really bad choice. Krita gang. If only Krita had actual real good editing stuff, but I digress. I have Affinity Designer now. Sadly, I can't use it on stream because it's licensed to it's not really mine. Here, have this. Do you have Pilot Redstone? Okay. We're gonna be doing a lot of things today on the stream. Yo, you don't know, but it's been some time since your last attendance. Yo, you don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You didn't miss anything. You did not miss a totally unplanned crash out. You did not miss a totally unplanned funny crash out. Oh yeah, you now have 29 teeth in your mouth. How is the wisdom tooth thing? Did it hurt? Did you feel the finger inside your mouth? The weirdest thing is when you feel their finger inside your mouth and it's like, oh man, like I don't know how I feel about this one. It didn't hurt, but did you feel the finger? Did you taste it? I always like to taste the glove. Like I'm like, it tastes like latex. It tastes like a weird plastic. They stretched your mouth so much. I see that you're not used to stretching your mouth. I see you're not used to stretching your mouth so much. Oh man, listen, you can't be mad at me. Also, anyways, welcome everybody. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything yesterday, but welcome back. What's funny is that you came back. By the way, Haru expects. Can I call you Haru? Haru, you came back right, and then you gave the best suggestions that you possibly could have for the Shibari game. Because that VR chat Shibari game, I still want to make it. We got to make a lot of games, Chad. As much as trumpet players, yes, as much as trumpet players, right? It's the same feeling. Anyways, sorry, you're gonna see what I'm doing here in just a moment. But I can see that that you're not used to stretching your mouth as much. But I'm glad that you're okay. Like I'm glad that it's is the recovery easy? Like hopefully it's fine. Because that's like the one fear is like, oh, is the recovery very painful? Does he know? Does he doesn't know. Who are you? Get out of here! I'm banning you. I'm just kidding. Who are you? Get out of here! I'm banning you. Anyways, welcome today, everyone. I thought of something interesting that I thought would be fun to do with this image. There we go. Export as. Here we go. Here we go. We go R. This is the right-hand side. Yep. Export as is. We go left-hand side. How many of you have your wisdom teeth still? It's funny because I still have mine. Both of mine. Mine just growing weird. But my dentist, she was like, hey, actually, your wisdom teeth are perfectly fine. I was like, what? But they hurt. And then I was like, oh, yeah. But then she was like, just let it hurt, and it'll eventually get better over time because you just need to stop eating food stuck inside there. And I'm like, but I can't stop eating food. It's kind of hard, There's this left side. Sassy stream once again. No. It's just a normal stream, just a totally normal stream. You had the bottom sticking out a long time ago, and the top ones never grew. Oh, you're lucky. Yeah, what's funny is that my top wisdom teeth grew in perfectly fine. My bottom wisdom teeth are just trying to break through the skin, but I think they're now broken through. It was so painful, but my dentist, she was like, just deal with it. And I was like, okay, fine. Yeah, I'll deal with it, fine. There's no Sassy stream here. Again, I got this email from GLG, and I don't know why they sent me this, and until I clicked on it, and it's apparently for an adult game. It was for an adult game. That's why they showed it. Oh my god. That's it. That's cinema. Absolute cinema. Nice VTuber model. Thank you. I've been cooking this one up for a while now. Welcome to today's stream, everyone. I also like how I can crack them open like an egg. We're going to be doing a lot of things today. Today is the accountability circle. So again, hopefully all of you have your stuff ready and accountable. I'm not ready and accountable. Sorry. It's just the way it is. But I did do a bunch of things too. Is that the farm game that was banned everywhere else besides GG? What farm game? Farm game? Wait, what? Can you show me the farm game? Can you, if you remember the name, please let me know. It sounds like a funny idea. The Shibari game. I mean, there are a lot of funny things about the practice. Ooh, that's a good word that I haven't seen used. So what's funny is that I thought the word praxis would be used a lot more because it was a major part of the I don't know what the I know what the concept is, but it's like this album is good. It's like a major part of the linguistic qualities of Deus Ex Human Revolution, and like it was very heavy-handed, but I still enjoyed it a lot. But for some reason, it was never used ever again, and so it's like I was very sad. So thank you for using it. I'm gonna spend my praxis points by looking up the definition just to make sure that I know what it means. Because I don't think I feel, because it's one of those things where it's like I know how to use it, but I don't know if I can define it, and that's a funny place to be in. So let's see. It sounds like a funny idea to show Shabar game. You mean there are a lot of funny ideas about the practice of it that make fun gameplay if implemented right, but you feel like it is a little bit like the bridge building games. Oh shit, you're actually on something. It is a bit like the bridge building games. Yeah, because it's like it can be. It really treads that line between frustration and fun, and it is difficult to make sure that you're always on the right side of the of like that like morass of that crevice, right? But I think it's worth it to try it, and I think it is at least interesting from a VR perspective. Also because, as far as I could tell, that's the whole point of the new feature in VR chat, the one where they added the fizz bones, because I'm assuming that's what the fishing world is. So I'm like, it should just work. I don't know. But sadly, the fishing world came up before my game, so so no one's gonna play my game because they're gonna play fishing. The name is horses. Okay, yeah, I do remember horses. More horse themes. Yeah. But what's funny is that it is not horses. It was a whole different game where you play as Lucia, and you're like it's like an RPG game, but you have to like have sex. Like, I'm not kidding you. I clicked on the link and it was an RPG game where you have to have sex. But I have heard of that game. I've actually been meaning to play that game because it's like it's banned everywhere, but it's actually fine to play on the Twitch. Because again, Twitch is somehow now more lenient than Steam, which is sort of like sort of fascinating. Yes, VR is taking away issues with controlling it via mouse or keyboard. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's like it adds its own complexities with the control, where it's like you don't actually get the physical feel. So it's like when you pull on the rope, like you can't feel that pressure, and you also can't feel the intricacies of like holding it in your hand, so you can't feel when it gets stuck on something. But you gain sort of like a benefit that you don't get from traditional controls. Because imagine like a camera that you have to move around, and then while also moving the camera around in a 3D way, like a 3D, almost like a modeling tool. You also have to do that while moving the ropes. I was just thinking about that, and I was like, this is too hard. But then I realized VR is kind of the solution to that, except it's still missing the feel. But you miss the feel anyways on mouse and keyboard, so it's not the worst thing ever. But there is something there. But yeah, your suggestions for it have been very good, and I do think it's interesting that like you actually. It's funny that it's like the first thing that you saw. Why was that the first thing that you responded to? Because the last thing you posted your last thing that you posted was your other idea, and then it was some response to some idea, and then it was the book thing that you posted, and then it was the cat images. Like, it was the image of your new cat home toy thing, and then you just kind of left, and then you came back, and then why is the first thing that you saw the Shibari thing? Why is it the Shibari thing? Oh, that's good. But yeah, welcome today, everyone. Sorry for the slight sidetrack. We just got sidetracked there. Sorry. I can simulate the strength of the pole via visual and sound cues. That is true. That's true. I could probably like do it like that. But, like, I guess the problem is that like I'm not a good UX designer. I've actually been meaning I might have to hire someone to help me figure that out. But I have to figure out how much they cost. Like, I remember asking them how much they cost a while ago, but like we have a UX designer who I will not name, just because like I tried to name none of you, but I have to name some of you some others. Everybody knows our UX designer. I may have to hire them because every idea that I've had for it in terms of how it should look and feel has not worked out. Like I'm not good at that. I'm not good at figuring out like a way to communicate the effect of something. So we'll have to figure out. But that's all for the future when I actually like make the damn thing, because it's like, or like make it more seriously, because there's no way I'm gonna make it seriously for a while. So yeah. And plus today is meant to be it's okay. So just for context, today's gonna be a very chill day. Okay. The title is he doesn't. I VIP'd them. I VIP'd them after last time because it was really, really funny. And what's funny is the VOD, there's two comments on it that was like, nah, he doesn't know. Today's gonna be a very relaxing day. We're not playing Resident Evil 9 today. The problem is that I don't know if Resident Evil 9 runs well on PC. So if you look at the go live notification for the stream, I actually don't know how to view this anymore. It used to be in that like it used to be viewable when you hover over my name in the list of like streamers, but I don't know if it still is there. But I can post it for you. Give me a second. Okay, give me a second. Is there like no easier way for me to like break this apart in the different paragraphs? Like it's like. So yeah, I'm waiting to see the benchmark for like my graphics card because I had a problem with Resident Evil 4 remake where that game demolished my PC. So sorry, it's it's like a wall of text. So this is my feelings on it. Okay, it's in the go live thing. I'm waiting to see when I can finally see the results of running that game on my setup because Resident Evil 4 remake. Killed my PC. It was really, really hard to run to the point where it usually overheats, and I couldn't play it for more than a couple hours. And by a couple hours, I mean like 1 or 2. So it was very tough. I play it, stop it, play it, stop it. Even though the game was fun, and I streamed it, and it was better later on. But it's one of those things where it's like, do I want to buy a game for $100 only to be able to play it after patches? I made that mistake with Capcom's Monster Hunter Wilds and Dragon's Dogma 2, where both games I couldn't play until later on when they patched the game to make it run better, whatever that metric sort of is. But I guess qualitatively, that's how I feel about it in that very loose way that like people feel about the things that they consume. And it was sort of tough. It was sort of tough because it was like, I don't really know what to do. But yeah, that's why there's no Resident Evil 9 today. That's why it's Resident Evil, 9. We're going to be playing some other games, some demos that are from the Steam Next Fest. These ones we saw on stream, and then Mint gave us one, and then the rest I found, and I was like, these look pretty good, and I think these are going to be fun. So it's going to be like a full demo day, along with the accountability circle. So hopefully all of you have posted your goals and your things. I haven't done anything for my goals. Like I'm going to be honest with you, it's going to be very hard. But I hope that some of you have had your own goals succeed. You got stuck in Resident Evil 4 remake. You think you're doing something wrong. You want to play it so bad. That game is kind of weird because it's like I honestly had that feeling in a couple of places too, where I was like, it feels harder than the old game. Like it feels harder than the old game. Where the old game, I think there was a little bit more looseness to it. Is it looseness? No, like a leniency to it where. You could kind of brute force a lot of the solutions, whereas like this one is like you can't brute force some of these. you kind of have to be good at the game, and you have to figure out the puzzles. And I don't know if that's really easy for me to do all the time because some of those puzzles were actually pretty hard. Like that shape puzzle. That shape puzzle, I got stuck in there for like half an hour. That was hard, and I'm kind of terrified about the game as a whole. But I thought it was fun too because it was like. You kind of want that from an experience like that. Like it was the right amount of difficulty. I felt like for what you wanted for a remake, because you don't want it to be the same as it was before. But I definitely also feel that frustration of it was very hard for me too. But it's also just because I feel like I'm getting worse at games. So I guess that's the way it is. You can't tell if you're supposed to go somewhere to trigger an event, or you're supposed to beat all the zombies attacking you. You get swarmed. You know what? That too. Actually, you know what? Okay, you did remind me. I did hate that part of the game too, where it's like. There's a lot of parts where it's not really clear if you should run away, like because they do that new modern thing where it's like the objective is obscured by the storytelling almost, or like it's obscured by the what's not the storytelling? It's obscured by it's like it's not really a gamified way of knowing whether or not you have to do something. Like there's no objective marker. It just blends in with the way that the game world is. It's like a part of the game's world. And there was a lot of moments where I was like, should I just stay and fight these things? Because it's like you don't know when it's going to end, and you also don't know if like that's a solution or you should be looking for something else. And it's difficult because especially if you get stressed within games. It's like the whole Half-Life 2 thing, but I guess it's also kind of funny that I use this because it's like you evolve playtesters when they can't open the door, you know what I mean? But it's true though. People don't learn when they get stressed. And this is also corroborated as far as I can tell from the studies I read in terms of real life, where it's like you can't yell at somebody and like get them stressed to learn. Like not even the military does it anymore apparently. Like I was reading of like how like the military changed, well the US I'm sorry, changed all the training stuff away from stressing you out, and like you don't even have a person that like yells at you anymore. It's not like in the movies. You don't have a person that yells at you to go wake up and go run like 5 miles. You maggots. You know what I mean? Like they don't say that anymore. They say, "Hey everyone, get up. It's time to go. Come on, team. Put on your rucksack. Let's get out of here." It's like, okay, cool, but it's so I don't know boring. Well, I mean, not to say that I want it to be fun. I'm saying that it's like something there, but yeah. That's the thing that I'm kind of worried about for Resident Evil 9 too. I don't know exactly what to expect from that game. I don't know what to feel about sort of the gameplay. Like I like the gameplay in Resident Evil 4 a lot. The remake, I really enjoyed it, but I felt like a lot of the puzzle elements could get obtuse to the point of being annoying, and it's sort of like I don't know what to do. But also like that's the point, you know what I mean? But you think they need to keep the stress? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. In that situation, as combat is stressful, so they need to be exposed to how to deal with it. Exactly. Yeah, you said it much better than I was trying to. Yeah, because like if you don't have that stress, then it's not really a zombie game. I don't know. It's not really a Resident Evil game, and it's not really that moment in that game either. Some moments in games are just meant to be stressful and tense. You can't just have a chill moment every single time. Sometimes you gotta figure out how to blast a zombie at you. It's just the way it is. But either way, I'm waiting to see Resident Evil 9's resolution with its performance, or not resolution. I'm waiting to see its record with its performance across different specs first. This is like early days. I'm waiting for like the full release of certain metrics, like a Digital Foundry video on it or something. Just something like that. Just a real good benchmark that tells me, is it going to run well on my PC? Because again, I think only now am I able to play Monster Hunter Wild. And even Dragon's Dogma 2, I still struggle to play it. And so it's like, I don't know if I want to do it on stream again. Because, and that's sad. Because I paid total of $200 for both games. $200. So, could have spent that money on, like, I don't know, crack. I had, like, a crack dealer walk up to me and was like, "Hey, you want some?" It's like $20. I'm like, I don't know. I guess so. Feel stressed? Yeah, sure. You just like Leon's globe. I do think his globe is nice. I do like what they're doing with the characters, how they're making them look and feel older, and they're making them look and feel much more grizzled. I will say his face has gotten more and more weird looking though. Like it's like I don't know why, but like every single year that passes, he gets more and more Chad looking. Like it's like Leon's look maxing, and he's like hammering the bones in his face to like shape it a certain way off duty. So every time he comes back, he has like a slightly more chiseled jawline, and it's kind of freaking me out actually. But not even chisel. It's like growing further and further. You're okay with this? Yeah. You're okay. Listen, I'm just saying the reptiles in Skyrim, the reptile race in Skyrim had the same chin, had the same jawline, flared. Okay, it's the same feeling. But yeah, I do like that. But I do wonder if they're going to keep the characters. I hope that they keep the characters and they don't throw them away, because I really do enjoy them a lot. And I don't think I would, like it's weird to think of a Resident Evil that doesn't have those characters. What's funny too is that actually we're going to watch some Resident Evil movies soon. There's actually a bunch of movies that we need to watch together on our segments. And the Resident Evil movies are all very funny and weird because they include the gun cannon scenes, and I really wanted to check them out as like a precursor to playing Resident Evil 9, because I thought that'd be funny. Like before you play Resident Evil 9, just like watch the shitty movies and then see if you can like point out the various things that they do inside there, like a gun cannon scene or something. That's for later. Today, again, is the accountability circle, and it's Kermit, and it's you and me, and it's demos. Okay, there's no Resident Evil 9. If you wanted Resident Evil 9, I'm sorry to say it doesn't exist anymore. At least here, until they tell me whether or not it runs on my PC. And I know there's like the Steam recommendations. I don't think any of that is true. Every time I've looked at the Steam recommendations for what the requirements are, it's very loose. It's like, yeah, you can play if you're okay with your PC heating up like a nuclear reactor. It's like, cool, that's great. I don't want to have this. So we'll sort of move on from the Resident Evil side of things, and we'll go into these really cool demos that I hope you enjoy. But first, the Academy Circle. Again, please get your notes in, because I have to tell you, my notes are very disappointing. So if you have nothing and I have nothing, today is going to be a very bad day. Okay, give me a moment. I'm going to set up the games, and we'll go in. Thank you for joining the Academy Circle. If it goes away, you'll never finish your story. That's true. And I'll never finish my game. So peak solidity, exactly, peak solidity. However, I'll be right back in just a moment because I do need to get some of my tea. I'm waiting for my ice machine to make the ice. And you might say it is a waste of money to use an ice machine to make ice because you just go to the freezer that's already frozen to make the ice. But my wife bought it for me, and god damn it, I'm gonna use it. And god damn is it good. God damn is that thing good. It's a really good machine. I really like that machine. In the meantime, please enjoy some brain slop. So instead of leaving you to do and watch nothing, I figured I would leave you with some brain slop because I think that's funnier. I just need to find a particularly what's the brain slop that they had before that was really good. That was like a really good brain slop. You know what I mean? Does anybody remember what brain slop that I'm talking about? Also, I guess I do have the frog of shame. Where is the where? Oh my god, chat! I don't have. Where's my brain slop video? Somewhere here. I can't find my brain slop. What happened to it? You're never pooping alone. What? Not WebM? What? Oh my god. Did I lose the munting video? It was the munting video. It was like, oh, do you munt? Do you goon? Do you edge? No. No. I was gonna watch it again because it was on my mind. Give me a second. I'm scanning the list of games. Today is a very not structured day. So if you're expecting a crazy show, this is not the day today, okay? I only found out yesterday that I was streaming today. If that makes sense. I wasn't going to stream today because my wife was like, she was busy. So for me to find out that I'm streaming today, it's like, oh, oops. We're not busy, but she just wanted to like do her own things for a bit. Like she wanted to finish her. She's been really addicted to the bookshop game. She loves the bookshop game. It's actually kind of funny. She's actually finished I think most of the bookshop games worlds. If you don't know what it is, then it's fine. You'll figure it out. Where is it? Oh my god! Please don't tell me that I lost it. Please, I have to play like a backup. The backup is like, yeah, all right, yeah, I'll play the backup. All right, please enjoy. Please enjoy the full story of the K-pop demon hunter pregnancy. By the way, I found it. Okay, BRB. Wait, does it show up? Okay, BRB. What's munting? I still don't know. I've actually been trying to find the definition of munting for so long, but like that's the one secret of Gen Alpha that they're hiding from us, okay? No Gen Alpha has written about munting on Urban Dictionary because Urban Dictionary is now seen as a boomer platform. And so it's like it's hard, it's like I don't even know what it is anymore. Also, somehow this video doesn't feel weird anymore. You can just imagine yourself speaking like this unironically at this point. Yeah, that's the weird part, is that like the first time we saw this, I think it was like, oh my god, it was a year and a half ago now. Oh my god. It was a year and a half ago when Imam Lee came in and said, hey, I have a video to show you. When fellow chatter and fellow streaker, that's a very long story, came in and said, I have a funny video to show you that I think you would really enjoy. And they just dropped this video on us. It was mind-blowing. This is actually why the bot says every 2 hours, why the bot will say, if the stream is particularly busy, the bot will say, I hope you or fucking family dies. Because we actually looked up all the terms and we found Baby Gronk's Instagram page. And one of the comments on his photo was, I hope your fucking family dies. Like, it was so fucking funny. It was so funny to see somebody, Baby Gronk, Baby Gronk. So like, imagine Gronk from that one movie of like Cruella or like the Emperor's new group or something. But the name was Baby Gronk. Sorry, I'm mixing a drink. And it's apparently some, I don't know, it's some like new age like Gen Alpha star. It's just the way that it is, you know. It's like we had like we had Justin Bieber, they have Baby Gronk, and it'd be done. So we checked out his Instagram, and one of the comments on it was, I hope you are fucking, so it's because he, as an influencer, he's not like an annoying kid. He just makes videos of him playing basketball and stuff, or like just like going to Costco or something. Like it's just a very, I don't know. He's like the least annoying influencer that I can think of, if that makes sense. Because it's like, although we've only seen a small snippet of his stuff on stream. So the video of him playing basketball, having a comment from, not even kidding you, from this dude who looked like he was 40, saying, "I hope your fucking family dies," was so funny to me. I was like, oh my god, like this 40-year-old is telling this child, I hope your fucking family dies. And it was specifically spelled like that with the same capitalization. Like it was like capital I, hope lowercase h, you r as in capital Y O U apostrophe R E lowercase f fucking uppercase f family lowercase d dies. It was the strangest message I've ever seen in my entire life. And I still don't know what munting is because again, Urban Dictionary is now a boomer platform, so they won't write on it. It's like, oh, we don't want to tell the boomers what this stuff is. It's a secret for us. Well, maybe the boomers want to munt with you too. All right. I was gonna say, all right, kids, but that sounds weird because it's like, what if munting is a weird sexual thing? So it's like, all right, people, what if the boomers want to munt with the millennials too? All right. What the fuck? You said sorry because it was bad, and then I got heated also. Yeah, because I'm in the moment, and you just said it. Like, of course I'm gonna get heated. Are you stupid? You're drawing. You're drawing. Ooh woo. Anyways, good job, everyone. I'm very proud of you for doing what you've done. That was a very, very good segment. It was good up until a moment, and then all of you just kept pushing the boundary a bit too far, and it's like, what's weird is that I don't know why any of you even bothered pushing the boundary, because it's like, if you just stayed where you were, it would have been fine. It was already funny as is. There's no need to try to push the boundary to be even funny. You can just be where here. We were on a great conversation about notes and stuff, and then it's the same two. It's the same two constantly. It's like, I don't know what to do. It's the same two people, and like, I'm gonna call you out. It's just the same two. Anyways, I was gonna have more time to do things, but that ending bit had like took so long that it was like another hour or two to the whole thing. So we gotta like move on. So we'll just yeah, the stream's over for it today. I was gonna do one more demo, the deep snow delivery one, because that one actually seemed really good. But we'll save those for next time. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. I think it depends on what the other streamers want to do. And I don't even know if I want to be live for it because I kind of want to do the RV There Yet stream like solo. So basically, we're going to do some co-op stuff for tomorrow. And I kind of don't want to be on to like do that piece because it's like the RV There Yet. I think it's funnier if I can just like be there in the moment playing around with the game, and then I can sort of like not like be in that space, sort of like having to like entertain chat too. Because that game is surprisingly like there's a lot going on, and like even just the idea of having to like talk to people, there's a lot of conversations happening where it's like it's very difficult to like make sense of it also. So, but yeah, see you all maybe tomorrow. I'll see how it goes. I need to figure out what the plans are. If they're not doing it for, because I also don't know how long it's gonna take. Because it's saved, and I don't know where we got to. So it's like, I don't even know if it's like halfway, but Nagi said it's like another 20% or something. So we'll see how it goes. If it's going to take the entire day, I probably won't stream it. Because that game, just the social aspect of it is going to like tire me out anyway. So it's like, okay. But if it doesn't, then we can do some more demos. Because the Steam Next Fest is for like, what, the entire week or month or something. I'm not really sure. And we'll see how it goes. But Sunday, I've actually got another set of demos. And for Sunday, this other demo is another one that we found when we were checking out the Steam Next Fest. And I got another one that I found that was surprisingly weird too. It's also kind of funny going to the Steam Next Fest because like most of the stuff there is like, it's mostly shitty slop. And I'm like, it's sort of like fascinating to me because like, it feels like the not like slop as in like, oh, it's like someone's bad game, but like slop as in like, I don't know. It's like a bunch of like, I don't know. Like, it's like clearly AI stuff that like pops up. I didn't realize that there was so much of it there, but like, yeah. There's a lot more of it there than I realized, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like I didn't expect that from the Steam Next Fest side. But I guess again, like it comes back to the discussion of like you can't really stop a game developer because it's like if Steam does that, then we get the problem with the horses game, right? Where only GOG sells it, and it's like, does it really deserve to be any less of a game? I'm not really sure. I've never played it, but I don't know if Steam should be the one to like make that call. But yeah, Steam Next Fest, there's a lot of AR games on there. And I'm still trying to decide if I want to. I don't know if I want to download some of them. It depends on if I can figure it out tonight. Because I need to figure out how to run a VM and like get the graphics card to actually pass through well. My buddy passed me a link on how to do it, but he said you had to reinstall Windows because he was like, you can't use Windows Home for it. He was like, you need to install Windows Pro. And I was like, okay, well, is there a way to do it without Windows Pro? And he's like, no, this one you need Windows Pro. So we'll see how it goes. If I can't figure out how to reinstall it without losing all my files again. I'm not gonna bother doing it. But I did want to do those AI games that we found because my god, those things looked awful. But anyways, we'll do some more Steam Next Fest stuff. Thanks for showing up, everyone. Sorry it got really weird back there at the end. I don't know. This is the thing about like the chat room experience is that like sometimes it goes well, sometimes it like doesn't. Yesterday was a bit of that too, where it's like sometimes it goes well, sometimes it like doesn't. It's cheap to just say nothing, everyone. It's cheap to just say it's free actually. It's free to just shut the fuck up.